G'day everybody. I thought I'd talk about stories that I'd like to see happen more often. And would you? When it comes to people helping out people and getting the job done by thinking a little wisely and sharing. Now here's a story that can help you understand what I'm talking about. This story is from Africa. And in Africa, they have to use candles and stuff like that, which are toxic, or kerosene, and other ways of lighting up light so they can study at night. As in Africa, they've got to do all their chores during the day, their farm work and stuff like that. Have a play too and all that. And so when it comes to their time to study, the end of the day, wind down, relax, because you either do it at the start or the end kind of thing, or all day. But when you wind down in a wind down state and feel relaxed, it's a good time to study. You know? And so they study at night. And they have to burn these things to get their light and stuff. And so a person come up with an idea, probably to make a little money. Wouldn't say to try to do it to make too much money. And I wouldn't say he did it for a business. You do it to more help out. Even if you make no money and go neutral, it can. And if you make a little, it allows you to help out with more. So it's always good if you can at least get a little profit out of what you do instead of minus. Otherwise, in the end, you won't get nowhere, will you? And so what happened is he thought he would go around and get $1 off everybody in these little huts. They live in like shacks, right? And so they can't afford much. But he gets $1 from them every month, I think it was, or every week, something like that. He collects $1 from them that they can afford. And that pays for their power bill. And a little bit of power they can have. And he runs a cord to them to help pay to get the cord there. So he starts from where he was and spread out. So as you spread out, you can do that to help the poor people around you. Right? You can do it with Wi-Fi and internet connections too. And if you do it for a non-profit, you should be able to do it where you make profit, but you use that profit into your non-profit stuff, right? So in the end, you're not making profit for yourself except the wage or something like that, right? And so what he did is he got $1 from everybody, and he managed to get some solar panel units going and a big pile in his section, and he upgraded as he went along, and some batteries, so he can send this cord off to other people to use a little bit of power. Now, he only allowed a little bit. Right? He went and installed what was done, and he does checkups to make sure people aren't trying to get away with certain things, right? And it goes by the trust circumstances. So, and if you find out someone does something wrong, you let everyone know about it, so that way these people who break trust circles ruin it for other people. You don't want that. So you make sure you don't give them a big punishment. You just make sure everyone knows about these people and make sure that they go to heal. So once they heal, everyone will accept them again. But they haven't healed, everyone needs to know about certain people and their deception that they prefer to do. And this guy ends up running a cord to them all and gives them a light or two with an LED, which is not much, and a power plug, which he allows them to draw so much power, right? So they can charge up, and he knows they've only got minimal stuff, and so they can charge up their stuff they need to charge, and they can run a washing machine or something small as well, definitely during the day, so you'd have a timesheet you can give to these people. And so governments don't allow opportunities like that, so you get nothing. See, if the government doesn't allow smaller opportunities, you get nothing. It's like a person who can afford a piece of bread, but you have to buy the whole loaf, right? So the dude down the road selling pieces of bread separately, well, then you'd go see him, wouldn't you? So what happens when it comes to electricity and you can't get an electricity company? Who do you go see? Right? Definitely in Africa. So it was this dude, right, when it comes to power. Right? Now, anyone can use and abuse the system and try to take over and become a power company, and he may even be the first to do that. And if he does everything right, so that's a good thing for him in the end, isn't it? It's good for him. But if he does things wrong, well, then good for them too, and you get the consequences of corruption over time, isn't it? And how big the corruption is how big your punishment becomes, isn't it? You rather think about doing corruption or do something small right, and then go, hang on, nah, this is not right, and think about things and quickly change and go, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Like a government with loopholes kind of thing. When they see it there, they go, oh, they should quickly fix it and then move on. But if it's still there later on, well, then how stupid is that? And why is it there? Right? No one doing their job, they're using the loophole, and so on. Anyway, people, have a good one. I thought I'd chuck out a story, as I'd like to see more people do things like that more often. And if we did, say we had, say, just 50 of them type of people in a town the size of Wodonga, you reckon they would have to be spread out and able to do those things by themselves with a little bit of money? Sure they could. And we don't need to do that here, of course. We've got other options and choices. But other people in other countries do not. And so seeing them do that and letting them do that, right, without the government trying to step in and always take over everything, unless they can fill that shoe, they should allow people to do that. And then when they can fill that shoe, that's when they go in and go, hang on, maybe we'll buy you out now and we'll take over that little section. Thanks for showing us what we could do instead of just you. Because we offer people and grants and stuff in sectors that help people. And this will be one of them that we might start so you don't have to do it. Unless you want to. And we might give you a job and so on. Right? Have a good one, everybody. And see ya.